I got a boo-boo. I got a boo-boo in my thumb. Oh no. I got another boo-boo on my noggin. Because that fell on my head. That's a conference table. It's a heavy conference table too. And not to brag, but like being a giant of a person. And when I say giant, I mean like the kind of giant where like Wendigoon would be like giant. Like that kind of giant. That dropping on me was not easy, that sucked. Anyways, hi, I'm back again so soon. Oh man, it keeps happening. And with better audio immediately. Yeah, I even 3D printed this thing and then broke it and then used Gloop to fix it. So hey, Andrew, if you're seeing this, thank you for Gloop. It's wonderful, I appreciate it. Thank you, kisses. Why am I here? Well, before we start talking about what I'm doing today, which involves that junk, today's video is sponsored by me and my Etsy store. If you haven't checked it out yet, I have an Etsy. We did a Black Friday deal where you could have gotten all of my stuff for about 20 bucks. So if you missed it, you missed it. And yeah, my Etsy is currently filled with some 3D prints. So if you're looking for some fun Christmas stuff, we have some neat things up there right now, like some axolotls and some snowmen. They glow in the dark. We printed ours to glow in the dark. They got little feetsies. You can get it big too, like little feetsies to dangle. These are great. These are super cute. I remember I brought these out on Thanksgiving and everyone was like, oh my God, it's a ghost. Oh, it's a penguin. And I'm like, it's supposed to be a snowman. Oh God, it's like 6 in the morning. I've been up all night and I gotta talk about the table and what we're here for today. This is the longest intro ever. Oh my God, I become like every other YouTuber where the video doesn't start until 2 or 3 minutes to 5 minutes in. Hey y'all, at least I'm learning. I'm catching up, am I right? Today's project is some practical 3D printing. I know Joel Telling, the 3D printing nerd, is all about doing some practical printing. And I got to meet Joel recently. And he's actually part of the inspiration of why I decided to do half of what I'm doing. Because I think he's a super cool dude from Seattle. And hey, I'm a super cool dude from Seattle as well. I just got transplanted to Raleigh, North Carolina. And this place isn't just toxic, it's radioactively not great here. Anyways, trying to follow up on that trend that Joel is doing with some practical 3D printing. And I thought, this would be a grand opportunity to show off some practical 3D printing. We're gonna be talking about CAD software and building a new table. Before we go any further, I wanted to say something really quickly. I know if you're a tokusatsu fan or you're somebody who's really into toku like I am, and you're kind of upset that we haven't been doing as much tokusatsu content recently, I want you to know that I am thinking about you. Don't worry, we're gonna be merging these two worlds here pretty soon. I just wanna show you something. I'm gonna give you a little bit of tease. How about this? Stay for this video and you get to see more of something cool. Oh, what was that? What was that? I'll give you one more quick peek, but if you want to see any more of it, you gotta stay at the end of the video, okay? Watch, promise, okay? This will be fun. I'm trying to do the whole YouTube storytelling thing. I need y'all to stay a little bit and watch the fun videos, not just long, oh, what's that? Oh, what was that? Oh, you gotta stay at the end. You gotta stay at the end. You gotta sit down. So, I was working on this table. I was trying to push it over here for a review, and yeah, table fell apart. Table just completely ripped apart and fell apart in 3 different places, and I was just like, cool, that's awesome. And then my favorite part was when it dropped on my head. I'm okay. Anyways, I don't like that it's not together. So the first thing I did was I threw some calipers at it, and I figured out what the thickness was. Once I figured out what the thickness was, I had a general idea of like, what's my wiggle room? Like, how much can I play with this number and get something that can work with this number? So what I did was I sat around on Fusion 360 and I 3D modeled this fun little bracket. And if you're interested in this bracket, you can get this bracket over on my printables page, printables.com. The second time I promoted it. Hi, Prussia people. How you doing? Anyways, yeah, printables.com. Printables.com is really cool, and I've been promoting it. This video, last video. So can I get one of those badges, bro? You got any more of them printables promotable badges? Yeah, anyways, you can pick up this bracket and see if you can make your own types of furniture with it. What I did with Fusion was I just drew this side and then the back side, and I put some holes through it, and I cut some other holes in it. And look, if you want to know more about Fusion, there's plenty of places you can learn Fusion. I mostly learned it myself, but I have known to jump to a couple of tutorial videos to be like, bro, how do I do this? It's not like other 3D modeling softwares I've used before. It's very different, but I don't hate it. It's great for trying to do props specifically. Not so much great for helmets. I'm still figuring that out, but the minute I figure out how to do helmets in Fusion, I'll let you know. Oh my God, coffee. I'm just gonna bring the piece of wood over here. It'll be easier. I just realized I have one hand for coffee and one hand for microphone, but no hand for piece of woods. Oh no, I'm gonna have to put down the coffee. Damn it. Well, anyways, yeah, I know my audio was really bad on the Neptune review, so we're gonna be doing another Neptune review here pretty soon. But yeah, new microphone. Hopefully this sounds so much better. We're gonna clip this onto my shirt real quick. Okay, let's bring over that piece of wood. So at first, I thought this was just some junk piece of particle board. And no, it's actually a pretty decent sheet of plywood. It's super dense. That's very dense. The problem is, all the wood pieces that were used to put this together were like those stupid IKEA pegs and some screw holes, and like, none of that was gonna work. This was definitely gonna be one of those things where you need to put a hole through it somewhere. And I'm really lazy. I don't wanna put a complete hole through it somewhere. So what I decided to do is make a bracket to where I could drill through it on both sides and get a couple holes through it using screws, just enough to secure this to the tabletop and the two leg pieces it needs to connect to. So the way we're gonna do this is half a bracket here, then we're gonna do another full bracket right here in the middle, and then we're gonna do another half bracket at the bottom, and yeah. Then we just, you know, drill it all together and hope for the best. We're winging it at this point. If this doesn't work out, then oh no, I lost the table. The last guy didn't want it, so they pushed it off on me. And I was like, oh yeah, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, sure. I'll take a table. I'll take a whole conference table. This will be great. And then I tried to move it. Why did I try to move it? Something you're gonna learn about me, folks, is that my luck is extremely good or extremely bad. There's nowhere in between. It's either things are really going well or things are going super bad. Ça plane pour moi, moi. Ça plane pour moi. Ooh. Ça plane pour moi. Don't mind the glue. That was for a part that was extremely fragile. I just was lazy and did not clean that off. Just waiting for this to, you know, finish up. We're about 44% of the way done. Sped it up a little bit. That's what I like about this printer. You can speed things up and it'll just do. All right, what else we got going on over here? We got half brackets being printed right now on the CR6 Max. Then we have some junky shelves getting printed down there on the problem child. Excuse me. Oh man. I'm gonna finish my coffee. I'm gonna put myself in a diabetic coma. I'll wake up in the morning and put these bad boys together. We're gonna fix you. Hi, good morning. It's not good. It's not morning. It's it's like 4 in the afternoon. Let's look at the prints. All right, look at that. That's the Neptune print of the full bracket. Came out not bad, not bad. Then here are the half brackets that we printed on the CR6 Max. That's looking good. And then would you look at that? Problem child finished the job. Good for you, problem child. Let's pull these off and then start getting them screwed on. Here, be a mic stand for a second. Thank you. Come closer. These came out really nice. I'm happy with how these came out. These came out really good. They're really sturdy. Solid. So, 4mm nozzle, 8mm nozzle, exact same thicknesses, just different infills. This one actually feels more sturdy, surprisingly enough. But yeah, we're gonna go attach these to the middle beam, and then we're gonna attach these to the side beams and see if it holds enough. And if it does, great, because that means all we gotta do is design one more part. And yeah, all right. It's what I call audio texture. Audio texture, thank you. All right,
Thought it was audio jungle.
You gotta say that into the mic or you're gonna say something funny like that. I'm getting really toasty. I'm actually gonna take off my shirt off camera because, man, this is YouTube. This can't be Twitch where I'm like in a hot tub or something. Hi, welcome to the scenic floor. Okay. So here's what the problem was last time. With this thing, they were using these really crappy 1/2-inch screws, and that wasn't gonna hold anything together, especially not a table that's like the same weight as me. So these brackets were designed to be able to have a screw go through them and lock it to the other side without necessarily sticking out so far that someone would scratch themselves on it. So we're gonna do this the opposite way of the way it was done last time. And what I mean by that is that there's a bunch of these IKEA pegs up here and I don't want them, and I'm not about to sit here cut them off. So I'm just gonna do it all on the bottom side, right here, and on these edges on the other side. We're gonna have to get these off. I added like a 1/2 inch thickness to this, so it's not really gonna be resting on this. It's gonna be, all the table's gonna be resting on these parts. So anyways, let's see if it fits. Let's see if it slots in. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm the Printing Man. You are welcome. Goodbye.
3D Printing Man was filmed in front of a live studio audience, which included your mother. You should stop taking 3D Printing Man if you ever experience upset stomach, diarrhea, or menstrual cramps.
Well, shoot, I might just try to get all this done in a day, because if I could just get this working with just these parts, I bet you I can get this working with just these parts. I'm gonna try it. I know I shouldn't try it, but I'm gonna try it. That worked better than I expected it to. That worked way better than I expected it to. What the hell? That's already like, that's one screw, ladies and gents. I'm gonna put like 2 more in there. And then, woohoo, that's faith in project restored. Hella, oh my God. I thought this was about to be the biggest bust in the world, because I was like, this is something I can come up with doing at 2:30 in the morning and then get started at 6 in the morning and then you'll come back to it again at 4 in the afternoon. Now I just got to do a couple across just to give it an extra bit of grip to it, you know? And then we should be good to go. I'm just gonna do one on this side and then another one on this side while you're going in, so it's 2 different things locked in. I have some smaller screws for this specifically, but this is a problem. Ah, damn it. It broke. My drill bit broke. Jesus wept. I think it's gonna be a great table already because it's already really supporting itself on its own. Do you see this? Look. Like I was having trouble there fumbling it, and I'm sure y'all saw it, but now see how it's being held by that one part right there? We might not need to get the, I might not need to do anything else. We might just need to just drop this right on top. Just flush enough with all of it. It's gonna deform some of it, and that's okay. We just need this to sit in place, and that's not going anywhere. So let's try to get the other like ends of the table on, and then we'll try putting the whole table on like proper. Okay, so I did the other side just to see if this was gonna work, and it does work. So down here, I got a piece of tape roll that's like just perfect 1/2 inch to fit under here to hold up this area next to the leggy bit. Now I have this lined up. What I have to do now is I have to add 2 screws over here, and then I can add some more screws, some screws going through the sides, and then some screws that are longer going through and into this 1/2 inch board right here. It's super jank. Don't follow along unless you really need like the table. Like then I guess like this is a super janky way of doing it. But yeah, I think I might be able to get away with this without having to print any more parts. So if I don't have to, then I won't. But if I do, then oh well. That didn't quite work like I wanted to, but it's going to work. So let's go see how it does. This already feels more sturdy than it was when it broke. So like, yeah, this ain't perfect. It's really janky. Like I'll completely admit it's janky, but once everything's together, who's gonna know except for the people that watch the video? Am I right? I hope I'm right, better be right. We'll fight. This is the part I got my head bonked with. Was the table. It made my brain no do good no much. No more. Table. All right, that's mid. That's the middle, not like crap. Fuck you kids changing the definition of things. Okay, table fixie. The real test is, can I lay on it? That's what I want to know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, but I'm gonna try anyways. How you doing? Come here often?
I fixed table. Table be fixed. I did it.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna pick up all my tools and stuff and put it on top of the table now. And there you have it, folks. Practical 3D printing to save the day. Awesome. Yeah, conference table. Fixed. We did that. We did that. You know, it took us roughly 2 days. But hey, I only had to go to the hardware store once, which I would have had to do anyways. That's kind of defeated the purpose, didn't it? All right, look. I was able to design my own bracket. I was able to repair something that needed a bunch of other crap that it didn't need in order to be put together. And I took what I had, a bunch of wood screws, and some really durable 3D printing and design skills. And I put my conference table back together, so much so it could hold me. And like, I'm a hefty boy. I'm 6'5". Like close to like 250, 260, somewhere in there. I don't know. I haven't weighed myself. I don't look at that. I don't care. I'm fat and I enjoy it. Yeah. Conference table. Alrighty, folks. Well, that's gonna be it for today. I have to edit this video now. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below your favorite part of the video. My favorite part is when I 3D printed a bracket to put together my conference table. What was your favorite part? Let me know down in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe and to become a member today, and go check out my Patreon and my memberships and my MySpace and all the. Oh yeah, again, and remember, this was brought to you by my Etsy. So go check out my Etsy. I got some really cool stuff. Lots of stuff that we can do for Christmas. So yeah, grab it sooner than later, because last day to ship out for Crimbo, to hopefully get it in time, is going to be probably the 10th. You know, December 10th. One more 3D printer available on TheNextDecade.co. Grab it while you can. All right. Love y'all. Thank you for watching me put that back together. All right, bye-bye. Kisses. I was teasing it earlier, but yeah, I think we have our settings nailed down. Not entirely perfect yet. We still have some issues. But this is a print of Black Sun. I just don't have any black PLA at the moment. The jaw was printed on the Elegoo Neptune 3 Pro, and the jaw is gorgeous. Look at that. And then, like, I didn't do anything special to it. Oh, the antenna was printed on the Neptune 3 Pro as well. Like these came out really good for not being resin prints. Very sturdy. So if you're interested in stuff like this, we're almost at a point where we could do helmets again. And I miss making helmets. I miss making tokusatsu stuff. So if you've been sitting around for a long time waiting to see me do more Toku stuff, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Just wait. We're just adding 3D printing on top of the stuff I can already do, which is just gonna make things a little bit easier on me and hopefully easier on some of y'all too. And yeah, don't worry, we're not just gonna be doing 3D printed helmets either. I still wanna show y'all other ways to make helmets, because I understand completely that not everyone has a 3D printer. That's why I jumped into this. I wanna help you guys be able to figure out how to make all these kind of crazy things any which way. I just figured 3D printing right now is the way that I want to head for the way I'm doing my stuff from now on. Doesn't mean I can't show you the ways you can do it the other ways, like making them with Pepakura, the old way we used to 3D print stuff. I want to do a video on that. We'll do a video on that pretty soon. I like Pepakura. Pepakura was fun. I gotta do a video about all the people that are like